What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mad Dog TV coming back with another one. So it looks like Mary Kay gave insights after day one of mandatory minicamp. She also spoke about how she feel about how Shedeur Sanders handled the press conference on yesterday. I have the video clips in this video. Shout out to them. So let's get to it.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go.
Shedeur Sanders has been carrying himself like a professional all throughout this process, including when he slid to the 5th round, 144th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. Ever since then, he's been blocking out the noise, working hard, carrying himself like a professional. That is all you can ask for in a young quarterback. Mary Kay actually been at his neck, in my personal opinion, with a lot of her questions, a lot of the things that she's been saying, such and such. I've been keeping the receipts. Every single time she says something, I'm keeping the receipts because I know what's going to happen by the end of this in regards to Shedeur Sanders. So I want to have all the receipts so I can make a I don't want to give out too much of my secrets, but just know I'm keeping the receipts for a reason, 1000%. So you guys can bear with me if you guys are following along. Mary Kay just spoke out about Shedeur Sanders. I have a video clip in this video. Shout out to their channel. The link will be in the description. So let's get right to it.
Mandatory minicamp underway, 3 days out here in Berea of practices, and then it is time for, I guess, what we'll call summer vacation. Everyone will go their separate ways before training camp. And today, Mary Kay, they delivered. We heard from Myles Garrett, Shedeur Sanders, and Dillon Gabriel. Let's just start with Myles Garrett. Our first opportunity to talk to the Browns star edge rusher since the offseason program started, obviously.
Jimmy Haslam calling on him for more leadership, which he said at the NFL annual meetings in March. Incumbent upon him to be that.
I'm really curious about that D-line room. Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dillon Gabriel. This is going to take time. Obviously, once again, very clearly the 4th string quarterback, very clearly behind Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dillon Gabriel. We did see him take some more team reps today. They really let the rookies have at those team reps, especially at the end of practice. But I just thought it was interesting. Shedeur struck a tone of time. He's not in a rush right now.
No, he's not. And I think the other really, really good thing about Shedeur is that he is so focused on getting better every single day that he has blocked everything out. I'm sure he's not even really necessarily listening to all the national media christen him the starter already for the season. He is really just working hard at what they're giving him to do. And what they're giving him to do isn't necessarily the same as what they're giving Kenny and Dillon to do right now, because they really are trying to not only get those guys ready for the season, but also to try to figure out what should go in this offense and what should get knocked out. So he is just honed right in on what he's expected to do, and he's doing a nice job with it.
Yeah, Ashley, it just seems like Shedeur understands the assignment at this point, and just like all these guys, he wants to be the starter, he wants it to be soon, but he just understands kind of what's in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, this was another press conference with him where I just felt like he said all the right things that you want to hear a quarterback, but especially a young quarterback say, and he kind of touched on a lot about how much any miss in practice really bothers him, that even today he was only thinking about the handful of balls that he let get on the ground or that receivers weren't able to grab, and that they're going to go inside and watch the film from some of those throws. He talked a lot about that. So again, I think he is saying all the right things in terms of what he's focused on right now.
Now, they went on to speak about Dillon Gabriel, but no offense to him, but we really only care about Shedeur Sanders. This is a Colorado's channel. We cover Colorado current players along with their former players on this channel, so you guys could understand why we only pushing for Shedeur Sanders 1000%. We've been with him ever since Jackson State, ever since he's been living literally 30 minutes away from where I stay in regards to Shedeur Sanders. Now, he has been taking on this situation completely like a professional, showing me as well as other people out there, when you carry yourself with positivity, it humbles those that are negative. Mary Kay speaking out about Shedeur Sanders sounds in a more positive tone because of the way Shedeur Sanders handled those questions. If he would have bought in, start talking negative, then she would have had a story to go out there and create a false narrative. But because Shedeur Sanders carries himself the way primetime Deion Sanders has raised him, you can't help but respect it. Even a hater will start respecting you eventually. You guys can get down in the comments and let me know, how do you guys feel? Hit that like button, turn on the post notification bell. That way every time I upload a new video, you guys will see it. And as I said before, get down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Until next time. Peace.